As we approach adulthood or even our 20s, life just kind of turns into just work. Not because we wanted it to, but because we kept telling ourselves, I'll enjoy things later. Later when we get more money, for instance, maybe later when we have time, later because everything is finally together. But the thing is, later doesn't always come the way we think it will. We are trapped. You see, once we're out of school, especially high school, life gets busy, we all get busy, and it seems as if the only thing that's always the common excuse for anything is work and more work. It's just constant trap, lifestyle creep kicking in like crazy, and next thing you know, we don't have time to do anything that we even enjoy or even just go out sometimes. And I get it, we're trying to build stuff, and it's good that we're trying to build these things. But when does it become too much? There's nothing wrong with working hard. The only thing is you gotta have this balance. You gotta try to understand that all of this work that you're doing, what are you trying to achieve in the end? Isn't it going to be some of the stuff that you want to be present for right now in the journey? Look, I'm used to working 6 days a week or even all of the days of the week ever since I finished college. With this consistent work routine, I forgot what it feels like to even have like 2 days off a week. And when I do have 5 days a week that I've worked, it actually makes me feel weird that I'm not even working an extra day. I get used to thinking about money and making more money and not having or making plans to go out of town, visit family or friends, schedule events, or just enjoy myself without having it be just about getting chores and appointments done on my single day off. I'm a big fan of putting in the hard work, don't get me wrong. But there needs to be this balance of understanding that we don't need to work every single minute we have in our 20s to enjoy our 30s or 40s or so on. If we are doing the right things that won't destroy our lives, we should just be present in our day to day and really take the time to enjoy it and even reset when we burn out from all the days of work we put in. Because at the end of the day, we're missing moments. All that work that we're putting in, we could be missing a lot of events. We could be missing a lot of key factors. So saying no to everything outside of work can kind of put you down. Because time is going to pass and we don't even realize it. And before we know it, it's been a few years. Here's the thing. Family gets older, your friends tend to drift off, and you don't get those years back. I said it once and I'll say it again. Time is everything. When it comes to putting in the work, and also when it comes to enjoying yourself. And I'm in no means saying that we should stop working. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I am saying is don't forget what you're working for. Most people love vacations, and there's tons of places I personally haven't been to. Leaving the country might be a good topic for another day, but at least checking out other states, enjoying nature, seeing how other people live, seeing new places and trying new foods or activities, maybe even relaxing next to a nice scene. Even if you don't actually care to leave your hometown, I'm sure you'd at least like to explore your state or even get away or at least do something eventful near you. Because you won't always remember the thousands of times you went to a restaurant, gym, or club, but you will always remember the one time you went to that soccer game, the one time you went on that vacation, the one time you went skydiving. Those one-time new experiences are what I believe life is truly about. And I just want to keep trying new things. I've had so many people tell me that they've needed to wait for a less busy time or even save up more money. That's why I'm making this video. Because not only me, but other people. Not only do I find myself stuck at work so often, but the people around me are in the same boat. Some are even worse. We don't need to constantly think about money, like taking a few days off is going to ruin the rest of our lives. We don't need to worry about only spending and not making any money while we're off and out of town. Because if we have a solid backbone and we aren't living paycheck to paycheck with the responsibility of family and kids, a small time away from work isn't going to ruin everything. It's an investment to yourself mentally as you get a refresh for what life is like when you're not constantly thinking about work. An investment to your mental health, and it's even a learning experience where you can learn from activities outside of your job. It's also a social investment to see your family and friends that you care about before you truly can't see them. So what can me and you do to take action to change this hard work lifestyle that we're put in? but we do have to sit down and tell ourselves to make time intentionally. I know it's hard, especially with a super packed schedule. There is no excuse to not make time for not only yourself, but the people that you care about. Doing small things like going outside, hanging out with friends, planning something, and reaching out to your family. This trap that we've been put in, where we think that life is just about money, is dangerous, and honestly, we miss the whole key of life by trapping ourselves to only our job, to only work. Appreciate you guys for watching the whole video. Feel free to leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you guys have been intentionally trying to find ways to enjoy life without it always being about work, or even if you feel trapped and you're always working. Also subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.